I received this question where this person asked me that if I engage in activities where I take care of my health, like working out and focusing on my studies and my work, is that a ploy of the ego mind to continue itself? And he says that I feel scared that maybe my indulgence in hobbies and things of this nature, which require physical and mental wellness, may drive me, may enhance the ego self. And my response is that no, these activities which are concerned with preserving the mind and body health are not egocentric activities. Because think for a moment, if you have a headache or a back pain, how can you even sit in meditation? How can you do any vichara or self-inquiry if you are in pain? You see, when there is a physical condition, then all our consciousness, all our attention goes to that. And it is by design. The nature has designed it in this way. Let's say if there is a cut in your body, there is a wound in your body, then all your attention will go towards that. So you have to tend to it. That is an actual situation. It's not a conceptual thing. The wound is the actuality of the moment. So you need to tend to that. But if you think that you can, if you give yourself this justification that I'm not the mind and body, so let the wound continue and I will keep on meditating, that is not going to work. Because Advaita, non-duality, is not a painkiller. Pain is there for a purpose and pain is real. What is conceptual is our suffering that we associate with that pain. So it is like Buddha's two arrows. So first arrow is the arrow of pain, which is very real. But this second arrow is the suffering, which is conceptual. Now you can get rid of the second arrow if you understand this message. But the first arrow is there and it will take time to heal. So working on yourself, working on your mental and physical well-being is not a part of the ego mind activity. In fact, if you hear an inner voice within you which says that this is a form of indulgence, this is a ploy of the ego mind to continue itself, then that also is the ego. Ego is telling itself that if I engage in activities where I spend time in self-care, then that is egocentric. That voice is also the ego. So take care of yourself. The ego is primarily aimed at becoming an image which is its own projection. So maybe when I say that I want to become the best athlete or the best this or best that, that is the projection of the ego. So I don't think that working on yourself, working on your body, working on your mind is a problem. And you see, even Ramesh Balsekar would walk for long hours. In fact, I am also here in this park and I walk every day for 1 hour. Now my idea is to keep my body fit and to keep my joints working. Because I have entered in that age group, where usually the deterioration begins to happen. So 2 days back I turned 43. So I'm in my 40s now, reaching mid 40s now. So in this age, already one can see that the inflammation begins to increase and, the joints and other things, they do not work in the same way. So it is very important to, take care of your diet, take care of your health, eat the right food, and keep your mind in a positive zone. Of course, none of this is in our control, but that shouldn't stop us from seeking wellness for ourselves. There is a difference between the idea of becoming and self-improvement and self-care, and it is not as same as indulgence, because in indulgence it is usually that the reward is very high as compared to the activity. The effort put in is low and the reward is usually very high. That is indulgence. But when you talk of art, like music, like dancing, that is not indulgence, because that requires effort. If you walk, if you work out, that also requires effort. So that is not ego-centric activity. So I thought I will convey this small message to you. Take care, and Christmas wishes to all of you, and wish you all a very happy new year.